Okay, Gungeon started. Recording started, I mean. We are ready to go. I want to show off something first. This is done by Kyle the scientist, who is also Kyle the artist. I mean, they're one and the same. It's like a Clark Kent, Superman kind of scenario. But he made this for this channel that I'm trying to start up pretty soon called Low Poly Lunch. Here is the start screen. It is fucking beautiful. I'm going to take that and I'm going to flip it backwards and reverse it. It's super amazing and I'm so happy with it. But let's get to the Gungeon.
I started a 1-month trial.
Okay. I knew you were going to. I knew that one of us was going to give in, and I'm glad it was you.
But it's $3 a month.
But it's, yeah, it's $4 a month. It's $3.99. And it's also, that's not unlimited family where we can play it on a bunch of devices. That's one device at a time. But still.
Oh, that's stupid.
The unlimited one is $15 a month. But I'm not going to play music, so just do the one and you play the music. It's fine. Get this fucking cat out.
Only on my phone, but in any room.
Only on one device at a time. You can do it anywhere. You can do it on Alexa, you can do it on your phone, you can do it on the TV if you download Amazon Music.
Okay.
But it can't be on, you can't be listening to music and then me listening to music. Sorry, Alexa. Hey, Kyle. All right. Hey, I want to show you the thing. I already got a screen set up for it. Oh my god. Thank you. Look at this.
Of course.
Low poly lunch.
Oh,
Yum.
why are you so talented?
Yeah, can you cut that shit out,
Baby
please?
boy.
Can you please cut out all of that talent shit? Hey, you didn't ask me to say hi. For the first freaking time ever. Oh man, this microphone is like in front of my face.
Kyle, I parted my hair in the middle today. What do you think? Stupid?
It looks like a book that's open.
Yeah, it looks like shit. I got too much of a forehead.
You have too much of a style that you've established for so long. Like, it just looks different. Also, you smell like a bucket of wine.
Oh, Kyle, I love you.
God, Kyle, always know the right thing to say. Make me look like a real jackass. I said she looked like a fucking book.
You look like an open book. And a bucket of wine.
Rude.
Kyle, will you come visit us someday?
Whoop, whoop. Whoop,
We'll
whoop.
show you Seattle.
I don't know Seattle. She'll show you.
I'll show you Seattle.
I hang out.
Regis will show you Tequila.
I'll show you my office, the end. Are those cats fighting? Yes, they are. And you don't care. Poor. Too many R's.
Poor, boo. We hate poor people.
We don't hate poor people.
We hate the poor. We love the rich.
We're pretty much poor people. We're just barely slightly out of poor ourselves. Can you, close the door so these cats will stop running in here? Please. They keep...
There's 0 cats in this room.
Can you please close the door? No?
I'll close the door with me on the other side.
Why? Huh?
Kyle's making me depressed about how poor he is.
He's rich in spirit, which I heard you can take to the airline and I'll give you a first class ticket to get the fuck out of here.
Hi, baby.
I want this regular shotgun, and I want this key also.
Wouldn't that be fun if Kyle and his girlfriend were here for like a week?
I mean, maybe it'd be terrible. Maybe it'd end our friendship. You ever think about that?
Have nothing to talk about.
Well, we only work when there's an internet connection between us. You never know, man. What if we get in a fight? So my solution to that probability is to never try anything.
Yeah. Oh, what if we all had a meetup? You and...
Yeah, you'd actually have to learn that my real name is not Rufus.
It's Regis.
No, it's not. He already knows my real name anyway.
Yeah. Everyone does. I spoil it all the time.
Whoop. Shoop-de-dee-boop. But when I find out that his real name's not Kyle, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Kyle, the scientist.
I was calling him Kyle T. Scientist for a little while. I like Thessiantist better though.
Oh!
God damn it! Get out of here! Making all this art, doing all this unnecessary work, making mods, etc., out of pure spite. God, dog's barking is too loud. Hey, it's the Trigger Twins. Never get the Trigger Twins when I'm playing as the Convict, or as Rufus, as anybody with the freaking Molotov. I'm going the wrong way. I need to keep these guys separated, but not too much. That's the trick for the Trigger Twins. Dead. You don't want to let them separate to where they're on the opposite side of the screen, but you don't want to let them, well, I guess you kind of do. Well, no, you don't want to get them too close together, because then it's hard to target one individually, which is the only way to take them out. Individually. Like a bunch of custom characters? Yo, it's bees. Bees are good. Which kind of sucks. Because I can't sell them if they're good. Yeah. I was thinking about the conversation we were having with Hannah last night about being like stuck up about TV shows and stuff. Oh, that's even better. That's cool. And I was thinking, like, okay, we can get both of these things. Like, you know, Hannah was like, you guys are a bunch of snobs, only watching certain shows, only doing certain etceteras and etceteras. And I was like, I thought about it more, and it's like, as long as I'm not shitting on stuff, as long as I'm not saying this other stuff is unbearable trash and anybody that likes it is stupid, why should I watch shows that I don't care for? Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like, and maybe that makes me a snob, but like, should I sit down and watch it just to not be a snob? Because that feels wrong to me. Let's destroy this one first. There's almost no chance that either of these are going to give me a key, but... I wish I could sell heart pieces. That'd be real neat. So you're making like a meta mod? Like a mod that allows mods to be made more easily? Hmm. I see. That should make, but then, like, okay, so say you're making your Goop Lord. You would still have to make the item, the active and the passive that work with him, and then give it to him. What kind of gun would the Goop Lord start off with? Not an elemental gun, because he already has the elemental abilities. Just like a rusty sidearm, basically. Oh, that's neat. Man, I wish I wasn't such a dumb idiot and I could understand what was going on inside of computers. To me, it's just electricity flipping gates. That's what people told me. On-off gates. And they don't mean like Bill Gates, so I'm even more confused. Oh my god. And like, so I saw this thing that was like, there's a limit to the way that traditional computing can work. There's a size limit because under a certain number of nanometer thickness, electrons can just arbitrarily jump past the gates due to the like Planck constant and all that. And I'm like, man, that's cool. So it's time to get quantum computing figured out, right? And they're like, yeah, but like, it's not figured out, idiot. Oh no, that if it can allow you to implement the functionality that you've already made, then it solves the problem. Or it solves a problem. I think you're basically, you're thinking about future Kyle, like more than you're thinking about like future me. I think, which is important because if you abbreviate the workload that you have later on doing like all this mod shifting and stuff, then you're helping yourself out and you're allowing yourself to create more readily, I believe. Old Goldie gives coolness. Yeah. Did I show you the thing already? I'm still really excited. It's gonna be the 4th time this shows up in this video, but like, look at that. That is fucking beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. I'm probably gonna make it so that it bounces. I'm gonna get it into my video editor and just copy it and flip a reverse so that it's double the length, but goes in both directions. Just to give it a little bit more, what's the word, like headroom, a little bit more time activated so that I can ready the next transition or whatever I want to do with it, basically. Ooh, boy. Okay. I just said I'm gonna make a like a bounce effect where it goes to the end and then goes in reverse. And then render that to have it ready for as kind of like a title card. Oh God, Jesus fucking H Christ fuck. Yuck, what a terrible secret. I'm not even gonna pick that up yet. Ah, bastard. Bastardo. Bastardo! Oh. So you're still watching Game of Thrones, right? Thrones, right? How was tonight's episode? This is the like penultimate episode, from what I understand, which is Season 8 so far has been a lot of big events. A lot of people are excited about what happened, but not very excited about how it has transpired. And then I heard that people were pretty worried about this episode in particular because they think old Johnny Snow and Dragon Lady, whose name I can never remember. Oh, well. They're going to do some sort of double murder-suicide kind of thing or something. I don't know. I'm picking up scraps and pieces from Reddit because I don't care about spoilers. Daenerys? Oh, I'm so glad that I got that freaking thing with a gun in it. Oh, what an amazing turn of events. What an amazing turn of events, even. Dude, that is my #1 thing in the game. I know it doesn't help with bosses the way Elder Blank does, but like, Tabletech Blanks is still a fucking miracle. And I got Tabletech Bleeze on top of it. And we got an unlocked Eldcrest room. We got so much. That's so good. And the hip holster, which means double barrel shotgun. Soy un perdedor. Drive-by body piercing. Wow, what a bad shot. Wow. What have you been up to today besides working on your mod? I want to find some more multiplayer games. I've been thinking of putting together a list for low poly lunch of games we could play together. Because, so, Nate and I are going to play through A Way Out again because the video that I have is all fucked up. But after that, I was watching through, I think I'm going to upload it's kind of me, Nate, and Squatchy's playthrough of, yo, don't flip my tables, you sack of shit, of Dark Souls 3. But I think Nate gave up halfway through, or more than halfway through. He was there for a while, but then stopped playing. But I'm going to upload those as well. But I don't have our final win versus Midir. I think because I stopped recording because we tried it about 4,000 times. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna play Overcooked 2, definitely. I got you a copy of that, right? I think I'm gonna get Jackie a copy of it too, if I haven't already. And then maybe Nate. Oh, you're crazy. Boy, you crazy. Risk of rain. More like risk of not playing that game. Now I'll download it at some point. Oh yeah, I'm using my green cup. So it just looks like I have a floating cartoon in front of you. In front of me, in fact. Whoops. I'm telling you, dude, there is something. Oh man, I'm even holding a. There's something about this second floor, and an increased likelihood of keys dropping if you go to the oubliette. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. I don't know who it is. There's definitely something. Oh yeah, Table Tech Bees. It's another very important thing that I need to remember. I used to use that cup all the time, and I forgot about how cool it is on the stream. And now I feel like now I need to use it all the time again. The double shot on this thing is freaking... On the, on single shot weapons is so cool. What do you mean? You mean like adding sprites to the game without taking out, without doing a 1-per-1 replacement like you did with the Convict? Yeah, I was kind of wondering about about that. How you would add a character that's an addition as opposed to a replacement. You know? Sweet. What's up, baby?
Ooh, nothing.
Okay. If you say so. Hi, The Strange. How you doing? Okay, so this one looks good. Take her out. Only 59 times. That surprises me every time. I always think that number's going to be higher. Are you a doctor, The Strange? Not you, Jackie. I know you're not a doctor. It's like the end of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're always like, not a doctor.
What?
Brimulon. Not a doctor. You know what I'm talking about. Stop acting ignorant. Ignorant. Ignore ant. Check for secret. I don't like the glass cannon, so I'm just gonna use it in regular cell. I'm great. Playing this game. Just finished a long freaking week of work. And I'm so happy to be done. Oh my god, never mind. This gun is great as long as I can keep hip holster, which there's no way I can have hip holster even be taken from me. Yo, what's my curse? 0? I think my curse is 0. I'm gonna pick up 1.
Is it bad
If you're asking, let me pause this for a second. Wait a second, I forgot how to mute. Oh my god. No, I'm just pressing the wrong stuff. There we go. Ah, shit. Okay. Right. Table Tech Bees. How Swedish it is. What the fuck? Well, that was stupid. That was stupid, and that was 100% my fault. Because I forgot to dodge. Dude, whenever I pause for a second and come back, there's like a 90% increased likelihood that I'm gonna get hit by a dumb bullet. And we got a fucking ammo-lit. This run is coming together like 2 farts in the wind. Kyle, was the PlayStation 2 the first system you had? Is that how young you are? This is me gatekeeping age. I'm being an ageist right now. But like, come on, man, be older. God, let's get it together. When I was a kid, I remember my dad buying a Nintendo and an NES when pretty much every game console was just called a Nintendo. What?
Sega?
The Sega NES?
What?
What?
Is it the same thing?
No. Nintendo made the Nintendo Entertainment System.
It's Sega.
Sega is a company that made a bunch of other systems. They made the Dreamcast, they made the Sega Saturn, the Sega Genesis. But why are you bringing that up? What, what are you mentioning?
Is it unrelated?
I was asking Kyle what his first system was.
Mine was a Sega.
Oh, okay, you were answering the question that I asked Kyle. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's what I didn't understand. Oh, I forgot about hip holster, and that was...
Hitlerster?
No, baby, I didn't say Hitlerster. I said hip holster. Come on, bridge the gap. Oh, Lord. How do I do this? There we go. Yeah, I thought the NES was too early for you. You tiny little baby. Dude, that was all handled by the backup gun. Or the hip holster. God. Wait. No, yeah, the backup gun would have been shooting behind me. You're making a really weird face right now.
Me?
Yeah. Really inquisitive expression on your brow. Brow. Bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh. Oh, excuse me. So what other PS1 games do you play? The Strange? I mean, it can't all be Spyro all day. There's also a Crash Bandicoot. Jumping Flash is a very good one. Actually, it wasn't very good, but I loved that game. That was the game that I played at the Blockbuster that I rented. That and Extreme Sports. I think it was ESPN Extreme Sports, where you could like street luge and ride a BMX, and it was like all downhill races basically. Those were the games that convinced me that I wanted to pester my mom until she bought me a PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 wasn't my first system, but it was my first system where I had enough of a brain to really like understand the value of it in my dumb child way. Hey, nice. No thanks. That one's just not good enough. Dude, what are these benches doing crossing the gap there? There we go. Dude, the freaking hip holster with a crossbow is just amazing. Hip holster sling. We gotta do it. We're not gonna do it on this floor. We might do it on this floor. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about gun forcing. If there's another shop or a freaking black market, I'm gonna lose it. But, you know, until then, we're good. Can you make a mod that makes bees not all target the same target? They just individually go after the closest thing to them? Please. Smart bees would be a cool thing. Not necessary. Just cool. Ooh, another trap room. Man, this one gets me sometimes, and I hate that that's the case. Because it's really not that hard. Bye, baby. Have fun. Goodbye. Have a good time. There you are. Just go now instead of going 2 hours from now. Dude, I wish you could blank into another room. Or I wish you could move a table without flipping it somehow. So you could use table tech blanks to get secret rooms in other areas, in different area codes. Oops. Oh, cool. You can shoot bees into the room, and then, just enter later. I'm gonna get hit right now. Yep. Whoa. That's really fucking rude and also a little gross. Kyle's turned into a real gross, rude boy all of a sudden. No, you weren't. I was there. You're the most pleasant boy in all of hospital. Wow, way to put that like right inside of the freaking podium. Hey, that's a perfect synergy. That's exactly the one I wanted. Nice, Roni. God damn. We got some good stuff going on. I should have probably used bees. No, I shouldn't have. All right. I'm very, very happy with this run thus far. Hey, man, boo. How you been? You get what I'm saying? Because I like the taste of beans. Jackie's just sitting over here, looking down at her phone, looking sad, and I want her to just go do what she wanted to do. But instead, she's not doing that. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. A dinosaur story. But everybody is too young to even know that reference. That movie was creepy as fuck. When a guy, I think they actually reference it in this game, when you kill Gatling Gull. I think that's a reference to We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. Because this fucking weird, I think he's like a clown man, or he's in some way related to the circus. And he gets eaten by crows. Hey, the Strange, welcome back. He gets eaten by crows, and all that's left is this screw that is his eye. I remember City of Heroes. Didn't they also make City of Villains? Where you could play as a bad boy? Yeah, I'm talking about the death of Gatlin Gull as a reference to We're Back, not the Gatlin Gull itself. Yeah, I didn't need the freaking... I didn't need the dog to tell me that that guy was a mimic. Here, I'll pull up the scene in a second. Ugh, yuck. Alright, well, is there a key to buy? I think there's 2. This was overall a good floor. We're obviously not doing the rat. But we got some stuff. Oh, that's really cool. Why is it doing the thing where she doesn't automatically face the direction? Weird. I wish I liked PvP. I remember doing a little bit of PvP in Final Fantasy XI and just feeling like it was super weighted to certain jobs having the advantage. And I didn't want, like, I remember they were talking about making, like, hard changes to some of the jobs and their abilities and stuff so that they were more even in PvP. They were going to change the main regular game so that it was more PvP friendly. And I was like, man, you are about to fucking lose me for real with that. But it was cool when you were a white mage that could survive through just about anything. That felt neat. I bet everything is full at this point, yeah. Yo, that was close. Does this mimic friendship? Yeah, we don't want that. We want mimics. Oh. Well, I've never played Metal Gear Solid. But I bet Metal Gear Solid was a reference to We're Back. Also. I played Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I never played the original PlayStation 1 version of it. Or I did, but I think I got stuck on doing like VR missions and stuff and stopped playing the regular game. Metal Gear Solid 2, I played, I mean, I know my title is talking about snakes and stuff, but it's just, I just randomly throw words together sometimes. Not randomly, but, you know, arbitrarily. See what sticks. It's never shops. God damn it. Never shops. I kind of want a gun force, but well, I think there's a difference between games that are 100% designed around PvP. Like that's like, I don't really like PvP, but I enjoyed Overwatch for the time being. I still like every day wish there was a decent co-op mode in Overwatch, like a full game. Oh god. Like, can you imagine a co-op, like a Borderlands style game in Overwatch? With those interesting characters and those designs. I mean, it would take a brand new team of people that are focused on the, on a totally different thing, and I understand how you'd basically be making a fresh game out of scratch. But I'd love it. Yeah, team, like, 4-person PvP is my favorite. Like, Monster Hunter, Borderlands, Dark Souls, those kind of games. I wish that From Software would make a Dark Souls that is PvP focused. Like, I would be so on board with that. Not PvP, but PvE. Sorry, I disagree with you about PvP. I just want PvE. Just co-op. Yeah, sucker. Hey, Fernando. How you doing? How you doing, my cat friend? Oh, now, boom, do 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 do. Mega Man Legends is the best series in the world. Oh my god. I don't think I ever got to play The Legend of Tron Bonne or whatever that game was. But Mega Man Legends 2 was one of my favorite PS1 era games. The first one I felt was a little rougher, and they spent too much time in the early game. Like, I replayed both of them, but I couldn't replay Mega Man Legends 1 as readily because it took such a long while to get going. Okay, yeah. He's always tired. This kid doesn't know how to sleep. He was pretending that he does, and then his girlfriend will be like, hey, it's time for Kyle to go to sleep. And he'll be like, yep, it's totally time. And then 2 hours later, he's doing some bullshit. For me, that's helpful and much appreciated, but like, come on, man, you gotta sleep. Thank you. Yeah, Misadventures, that's what it was. Yeah, I didn't... Mega Man Legends 2, I played the absolute hell out of. I'm so disappointed that, what's his name? Keiji Inafune, I think. Screwed the pooch so badly that we're never gonna see a Mega Man Legends 3. That whole talk of the Switch Mega Man Legends 3 was just like lighting my freaking fire. Like, I don't know. It turned me on when that discussion was on the table. Didn't he do some whacked out freaking Kickstarter shenanigans or something like that? Oh my god, that was so terrible. Oh no, I lost the weapon to an ice cube. Dang. That super sucks. I remember in the first one, there's a town you can... There's not a town, but like I think there's like a strip mall or something in the town you can go to where you have to kick like a can somewhere and you get points for it. I don't know. It's been forever since I played it. I would love to go back. I would actually, you know, love a sequel, a proper sequel to the series. But it had so much charm. I loved the bad guys in that game. The spiky hair guy and Tron Bonne, who was like secretly, very obviously in love with Mega Man. And like, I don't know, it felt like a cutesy little like anime with some really fun gameplay and some cool bosses. Dude, I'm gonna watch your channel if you play Mega Man Legends because I want to see that. I've been told I need to get into Suikoden. I get it, man, boo, because I got hit by the ice guy because I'm terrible at this game. I don't know what to use. If it's Wallmonger, okay, it's not Wallmonger. Fuck. I actually kind of wish it was. have a million blanks. Blanks are very valuable. Ugh! Back off, dudes! Alright, gotta use them. And when I said they're really valuable, what I meant was they're really useful. Which is kind of the opposite. Because if it's valuable, you want to hold on to it under all circumstances. Oh, I also listened to Hunky Dory earlier today. And I fucking love that album. David Bowie is my main squeeze in terms of musics. Well, he's not my main squeeze. My main squeeze is David Byrne, actually. Get it right, idiot. But David Bowie is right up there. It's all about the Davids. Does main squeeze mean I want to kiss them? Because that's not what I mean. I want to listen to them. And their music, that is. What happens when I... Yeah, okay, good. Pillars are easy. You just gotta not get cornered. You have to be willing to use blanks. More so than a lot of other bosses. But really, they're just about not letting yourself get mind flooded. It's the same with the Treadnought and the Wallmonger. The Wallmonger is actually one of the easiest bosses for its floor. He's like right up there with what's her name? The Gorgon, in terms of how straightforward he is. Oh my god, that was terrible. But you have to just not let yourself get mind flooded. That's the real test of those fights. Because the Wallmonger cannot trap you. He can't set you in a situation where he's got two things that just corner you perfectly. The way that like even the Trigger Twins can. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll get the quad laser. We're going to sell a bunch of stuff, though. But quad laser doubled up is going to be great. Yeah, I think there's two kinds of bosses. They're the ones where you can honestly get in a situation where damage is unavoidable. And then there are the ones where once you've learned their moves and you can approach them with complete calm, they pretty much can never screw you over. The Trigger Twins are in that second camp. Or the Trigger Twins. What are we talking? Nobody's talking about the Trigger Twins. Who got the quad laser recently? Was that Squatchy? Man, I used to love the Jolter, and it's just like, it's not living up to its hype right now. I'm actually gonna sell Disarming Personality. As weird as it sounds. Come over here, pup. Okay. Doot doodly doot doodly doo 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 doodly doo doodly doo doo. Glass cannon, you're not worth it. There's nothing to drop. There's nothing to drop. That sucks. Can't even make money off of the thing. I love the Molotov launcher, but right now it's not worth it. I only get heavy bullets on runs when I don't, or heavy boots on runs when I don't get the freaking thing. Alien engine. I think that's it. I think we're out of here. Yeah, the High Priest is a horseshit boss. He's one that can corner you, can hit you with nearly invisible attacks. He's one that, like, I think they've redesigned him to make him less of an ass, but they haven't taken the ass all the way out of him. Invisicup in 3, 2, 1. Oh, boom, boom. Wow, my Guanstone killed him. I forget how frequently that thing actually shoots. What? Where did those bees come from? Well, okay, so the way that the 3rd floor or the 4th floor bosses work is it's based on the direction of your approach. The High Priest can only show up if your direction is from below. So in the room generation, there's actually a chance that there's a good chance that there's not a way for him to show up. This might be horseshit, and you're better off talking to Kyle about it, but I know that you can only come to that particular fight from one angle. And so that makes it less likely to show up. But, you know, they could do something where they, like, decide the boss first and then build the room around it. You figured them all out so far. This one's no different. Just another long line of bastards, etc., etc. Fate wills it slow. So, we've all seen Infinity War. They decide the boss first, and then, okay. So he's probably just as likely, but I do feel like I see the Kill Pillars and the other guy more frequently. Who's the other guy? Wallmonger. But yeah, you can at least tell before you get into a fight which one it's going to be. Wallmonger, you always enter from either the left or right side. Kill Pillars, you can enter from all 4 directions. High Priest, you can only enter from the bottom. It's kind of like on the first floor, you know you don't have the Bullet King if you come in from any side. Oh my god. Wow, found a secret. From any side other than the bottom. You can essentially only get the Old King from the bottom, too. AWP Patriot. AWP is phenomenal. It's only got 50 shots. And I think we're going to go with an item before we go with another gun. We're pretty well stocked on guns. Even though I don't feel like I have a lot of room clears. Whoops. No, I do not have the scope. I would love the 360S scope synergy, but... I feel like that's another mouse and keyboard thing, too. I can make it work. I know how to spin a controller around. Ooh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. On the way, hey, for the Mother Superior. Homo Superior. I always think it's Mother Superior. Give me a little mouth kiss. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Shock rounds. Those are really good. I'm probably gonna get those. I should have let him punch first. I think Table Tech Bees sometimes just makes bees out of nothing. And I don't have a freaking problem with that. Oh man, that's Mario Party for the Nintendo 64 all over the way. I think they had to like recall Mario Party because of the number of kids like hurting themselves playing the competitive mini games. I think it's also a big part of the reason they redesigned the analog stick. That and just like the normal wear and tear. It was so easy to like break an analog stick because it was just like a rubber band around a hard stable thing. Okay, we'll talk about it in a little bit. I'm almost done with this run. Ooh! Oh god, this is so dumb. Well. Whoop! Whoop! Alright, and I'm blank that one. Daruma style blank. Okay. Why am I holding on to my blanks again? What's she doing? What did she do wrong with that?
LOL.
Some people just throw that word around. It doesn't mean she's actually laughing. It's kind of like a nervous little thing.
Actually,
I think you're reading into that one. Why don't you just say, I would really like it if you came over, or call her. I don't think she did anything wrong in that one. I think you're maybe a little like raw on the edges, so it's reading things wrong. Okay. Well, we're gonna finish this run pretty quickly here, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Only 10 shots left on it. I feel like I should use up all of this gun because I never do. It's either stolen from me or I just forget about it. Because it's one of those guns that's like really useful early on and then maybe not so much later. I don't like the ice water synergy because you slip around on it. I know the one you're talking about. I don't support it at all. Drum clip is actually not helpful for my current situation at all. What's this? Trigun. Oh. Okay. Well, well, well. What have we here? We already found the secret. We're not going to buy anything because I used all my money for the shock rounds intentionally, so I wouldn't buy anything. Let's just go. Wait, is that a lead god? It is. Man, I got hit once in the old king fight. The coolest thing about this is I don't even have to use the triple gun to damage. I can just finish off with that. Jesus. Yeah, that's really cool. That's going to be hard to use intentionally, but when enemies are close to one another, oh my god. It's going to do the job for me. However, I need to get to the second state of this gun. Yo! Because the first stage sucks. Did it? It says it's still running. Yes, it is a lead guy. You can see that little guy jumping around. Oh. Yeah, so this is going to be most useful when enemies are in tight quarters from one another. If I had homing shots or something, that would make it even more useful. It's kind of silly. I don't think it's actually that good at all under normal circumstances. Especially because of how freaking horseshit this gun is to start off with. And you have to use like 100 shots before it's like decent. See, that was cool. Now this is pod racing. Okay, there we go. I do like all the lightning that's linking between them. That might be worth it in and of itself. Oh my boy, yo. Alright. Oh yeah, you gain more bullets, and then you... I don't know. I don't really understand the Trigun gun. I know the last one's like a crazy super beam weapon that I might use on phase 1. The next Gungeon update? Wow! Oh wow, that was a terrible non-dodge. Okay, well, I guess nowadays I just jump into bullets. I really love these synergies that make you, like, want to try guns you wouldn't even fucking touch otherwise. Even if they're not great, like, that's such a good use of the whole synergy mechanic. To make the undervalued, or the less valuable, more valuable. You know? Or more interesting, at least. This is the wrong way. Dang. At least I found it out quickly. A little too early on that one. No, you jackass! I just got my health back. Alright, let these guys all come out. All you take a shot. Shoot at me. Please. There we go. Bees, come on. God damn it. The bees are so dumb. They're so indecisive. Goldie has always done incredible damage. I don't know why people freaking sleep on this weapon. Yo, don't trap me. It's just it's a shotgun where you gotta get pretty close for it to be useful. Like, closer than average. I don't know. I think when you duct tape, it removes the synergies from the gun that goes invisible. So if it's a synergy that requires 2 specific guns, then duct taping it is guaranteed to lose the synergy. Oop, okay. Alright. Oh man, this rat dick. Fucking spiders. God, I always pick the wrongest directions. That one starts reloading so soon that I can't always adjust it. Fuck. All right, let's start off by burning through this thing. Then we'll go on from there. It's really cool looking. It burns through pretty slowly. That's neat. Oh my god, Daruma refills so fucking fast. A doodle doo doo doo. I never get played by the Homo superior. Yeah. That's why I think the triple gun is a very well designed gun. despite its slow start. This has very quickly become my favorite phase 2 shotgun. Yeah. It's just called triple. Oh, weird. Weird. I really wish all of the little chicks would oh god, that was close. You know what? There we go. I wish all of the little chicks were linked by electricity. Too slow on that one, damn. Woo! Boy, was that close. Man, jeez. It's not a Focal GIF, but it's an GIF, an LGLF, and it feels good. Those are a couple close ones on those Daruma pulls. I should not ever rely on Daruma, but I've been hit so many times expecting Daruma to go off or trying to position myself intentionally to Darumize the situation, but that one just worked out. That was a good run. That was some good shit. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, let's press this. 29.